Hey everybody, I wanted to do a follow-up video to my tips and info on collecting for the Sega Master System. Got a little feedback and I just wanted to do a little update so you could maybe get a little better view of some of these games, because I was kind of talking kind of far, camera's a little wobbly, so hopefully camera's stationary and you can hear me a little bit better and you can see what I'm going to show you. So to get started, let's talk about those PAL games that I was referring to. So for the PAL games, as I was mentioning, they have a bunch of languages on the back. 8 or so: English, Portuguese, Italian, French, Spanish, a few others I'm not really sure. But as you can see here, and it might be reversed because I'm using my front-facing camera on this so I can see what I'm doing. But you should be able to get a good view. Maybe I'll change it in editing or something. Of these languages. So if you see this on the back of a Master System box, it's a dead giveaway. You're dealing with European release. That being said, there are 4 games that were released for the Master System that they actually just brought over from Japan or from Europe, and they just slapped a sticker on the back and they released it here in the US because there was no region lock on the Master System. So those 4 are Strider, Spider-Man, Sonic the Hedgehog, and the Golden Axe Warrior. How could I forget that one? So this Strider has the UPC sticker mostly there, and I have a Spider-Man as well. That one is a little bit longer, has some Marvel copyright info that they added on the back, but those are the 4 that, even though they have the languages on the back, they are the US release because they have the sticker. So if you come across those, definitely pick those up. The other dead giveaway is the manual here. The manual also is horizontal instead of vertical and has a bunch of languages again. So be on the lookout for that. So sometimes people piece things together. They'll throw a PAL manual in an American case. Just keep an eye out. Just be aware. Maybe you want to pick it up if it's a good price. But if you're okay with it, then that's cool. But just wanted to give you a heads up just so you know. This is something that you're going to be running into when you're collecting for Master System. Along the same lines, in the United States, Power Strike was one I was talking about in the other video that was only a mail order game here in the United States. And in online, a lot of copies you see have a full color cover and art. And the other thing that to notice is actually on the back, it talks about in the first line here that this is Sega's first special edition game that you're not going to find in stores. So when you send off the mail order, you got this blueprint version of Power Strike. And again, the manual though this time is vertical, not horizontal. So mine's a little beat up, but that's okay. I've had it a while. So I sought this game out originally was because I knew this was a harder to find game. People talk about hard to find rare games. This is one of them. Don't see these go on too often. Seen it a little bit more recently, but overall not something you see all the time. Now, something that kind of goes against everything I was just talking about is the US release of RC Grand Prix. Now, RC Grand Prix kind of has a different look than the regular Master System games. Just to kind of compare, you kind of see how the regular Master System games have a Sega logo at the top, little banner. This is because this is a third-party release, they did their own thing with it. There's just a few of those on the Master System: Rampage, Galaxy Force, Activision games. Those are very obvious. This one is a little bit harder to find than those ones, and this manual is horizontal, but it's all in English. So hopefully this gives you a good view of it. And it has a white cart. In the other regions, this copy is either in a cardboard box or looks like the other games. Doesn't quite have this unique look to it. All right, moving forward, we're gonna zoom in now on these late '90s Sega releases that I was referring to. The 2 of them that I have down this time. I have Super Monaco GP here, and we'll zoom in. You can see that Sega Master System 8-bit cartridge logo. You can also see that new banner at the top, and I'll move up here so you can see the plays on information. This is what you're looking for a US release, Sega Master System, and these were released in 1990, I believe, and some of the later releases didn't have the regular Sega logo that you had seen, and they kind of beefed up these graphics a bit, right? These very colorful, getting away from just the grid layout. The grid layout is actually, these boxes are a little bit bigger. Just some of these things I've noticed. So keep an eye out for those. And those logos are all on the spine as well and on the back. So be on the lookout for those. If it just says Sega at the top, it's not the US release. All right. Some of the other ones that have that same look to it, with that updated logo, you're looking at Dick Tracy, E-Swap, Moonwalker, Castle of Illusion, Joe Montana Football, Columns, Paperboy, and James Buster Douglas Boxing. That one, of course. Now, to get the final thing I was talking about with some of these late releases are the blue carts and the bold variants. So you can kind of tell this is a little bit bolder. This one's probably the worst example, but it's the only one that I have of a bold variant. This game, very popular game, was released, sold very well on the Master System, so when they came out with the Master System 2, they re-released it, but when they did, it had a blue cartridge. So the other giveaway that you're dealing with the re-release, because sometimes they re-released it with the red cartridge, but the bold text, sometimes they did both. I don't know quite all the details. I'm just sharing with you what I am aware of. But on the manual is going to be the giveaway here. You're looking for Sega 1990. That's what you're looking for when you're looking for these bold variants, these blue releases. That's going to be your giveaway that you're dealing with Sega 1990. Also check sometimes Sega of America says down here as if you got Sega of America or Sega from Tonka on the older releases, you know you're dealing with a US or North American release. So just wanted to give you a quick rundown, a little bit closer view. Hopefully you can hear me a little bit better. So talking across the room, and just another update on the collection with all the games that I've got on the way. Currently, we're down to 22 left. So 22 left, including that James Buster Douglas boxing. Not looking forward to seeing how I'm gonna grab that one, but yeah, it's been a lot of fun. Kids are having a lot of fun. I scored was able to upgrade my 3D goggles this week. Got a set in the box. Got a great deal on those from Macari. So keep a lookout for these great deals. My goggles had the hinges. Somebody attached grandma's sunglasses as hinges on the side. Hey, but it worked. But anyway, so like I said, just a quick video. Thanks for watching. If it was helpful, give me a like, a comment, subscribe. I'll be posting pickups on Instagram and on Facebook. So give us a like. I'm on Twitter as well, but not too active there. But if you want to see me active, let me know. Any way you want to get a hold of us, get a hold of us. We got some other ideas. We want to get the kids involved. So everybody's just having fun. We're still a small channel, still learning. So we appreciate the feedback. We appreciate the comments, the likes, everything. The kids are totally into it. So thank you so much. Thanks for watching. If you give us a like, we'd appreciate it. Thanks. Good night.